katotohanan, himpilan ng Iglesia ni Cristo, sumasahimpapawid mula sa Quezon City.
Let us celebrate family love.
One of the greatest blessings we can ever have.
Let us listen to stories of faith
and inspire us to be resilient whatever may come.
Let us engage in meaningful discussions
and talk about things that you can relate to.
Let us learn new things.
And let it encourage us to be even more confident.
Laugh with us.
Cry with us.
Let us create beautiful moments together,
so that they can become beautiful memories that we can look back to.
Take a seat. Get comfortable wherever may you be.
Let us welcome you home to the Cheerful Hearts family.
Are you the eldest child in the family just like me? What makes you happy as an eldest child? Join us on INCRadio Southeast Asia, the home of the Cheerful Hearts family, this Saturday, March 1 from 1 to 2 p.m. Philippine Standard Time as we talk about the hashtag Joys of an Eldest Child. See you there! Previously on INCRadio Southeast Asia. Did you enjoy our special episode on hashtag My Volunteering Diaries as part of CEBSI's 56th anniversary celebration? The heartfelt discussion truly highlighted the joy and fulfillment of volunteering. The greetings from our brethren around the world were overflowing, truly showcased their love for CEBSI. Did you catch the fun and excitement of 34 cheerful questions with our live guests? Their journey in CEBSI are indeed inspiring. Let's see your thoughts. From Brother Jess Tinawin, mabuhay po ang INCRadio at lahat ng mga kapatid na walang pagod na naghahatid ng mga news at updates sa lahat. From Sister Jezima Estender, thank you for another awesome episode po. Always looking forward to INCRadio Southeast Asia. Congratulations and happy 56th anniversary po. From Sister Carla Flores, kudos to all our CEBSI INCRadio volunteers. Thank you for always inspiring us with every great episodes. From Brother Ariel J. Ramos, good day po, Cheerful Hearts. Happy weekend to all viewers of INCRadio Southeast Asia. Stay safe, grateful, and happy po. Greetings from Bang Na, Thailand. And from Sister Sandra Publico, volunteerism reduces stress, combats depression, and keeps you active. Another cheerful episode coming your way. Let's see your thoughts again next Saturday.
Hello, everyone who are listening and tuning in right now. It's another Saturday for all of us. You're tuning in to the only official home of the Cheerful Hearts family, only here in the INCRadio Southeast Asia Satellite Studio. I am Sister Mitch Liwanag Branches, live here in my home studio in Jakarta, in Indonesia. And you've heard and watched our very interesting topic today because we will talk about hashtag Joys of an Eldest Child. And later for our C Talk segment, you will meet our featured guest, Sister Irish Grace Regalado, to share her joys and challenges as the eldest child. So don't miss this very relatable topic, especially for all the eldest children in the family. Ngayon pa lang, we shout out na po sa mga panganay. And stay tuned and let's all enjoy the program. In last week's episode, you've all met our dedicated volunteers behind our weekly program. A big shout out to all the viewers and listeners also who tuned in and shared their thoughts and greetings last week. We would also like to greet our skilled Kuya Techs who are helping us and guiding us today, to our early bird and or our early bird greeters. Hello to all of you. Keep your comments coming. We're going to be reading them later. And today is the first day of March 2025, and the time now is exactly 1:05 Philippine Standard Time. I'm with my co-host, Sister Kate, Sebastian, and also joining us is Sister Ira from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. And I'm sure not all of us here are the eldest in the family, like myself and Sister Kate. But Sister Ira is an eldest child. But we all can relate to this kind of topic, especially if we have an eldest brother or sister who really took care of us. And let me ask you, ladies, what are your joys as an eldest child? Or if you have an eldest sibling, like Sister Kate, how can you describe them? And to our viewers, please answer a question today. What are your joys as an eldest child? Or you might want to describe your panganay.
Yeah, that is right, Sister Mitch. We dedicate this episode to the ate and kuya in the family. So hello, everyone. We see their efforts, love, and care as the eldest child in the family. And it is indeed relatable for them. And even though we are not the eldest, Ate Mitch, we have our ate and kuya that we look up to. Like me, I'm blessed to have two sisters, Sister Rain and Sister Miles. So I'm the youngest in the family, and our panganay name is Karen, but we fondly called her Rain. So hi, Ate Rain. And I can describe her as my best friend and my role model growing up. So actually growing up, I really wanted to be as smart as her. And I actually follow her footsteps, especially in having a church office or being a church officer. So growing up, she was the first choir, CWS choir. So of course, I have been a choir member in the CWS and also a CWS officer. That's why thank you so much for being a good role model to us, Ate Karen. And yes, it's another cheerful and inspiring Saturday for all of us. I'm Sister Kate Sebastian, live here in my home studio in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. And of course, we have now our Facebook page in INCRadio. So please follow our CEBSI, our Facebook page. That's INCRadio, as well as our YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do so. That's INCRadio YouTube channel, DZM954. And later, after our C Talks, we will be serenaded by our sister Livel Ira Lissing in her sweet voice with her rendition of the INC original music, Guide My Heart, in our C Cover segment. So sit back, relax, and enjoy our program. And let's see, Ate Ira, I believe you are the eldest, right?
Yes, Sister Kate, I am the eldest. And I couldn't agree more. To all the music lovers out there, should really not miss the part of our C cover segment. And Sister Kate is so correct. Eldest child or not, this will definitely inspire all the listeners and viewers. That's why I hope all of you are excited as much as I am to hear from our featured guest, Sister Irish, about her joys as an eldest child. And also, like Sister Kate mentioned, I am the firstborn in our family. And personally, I find joy on taking care of my little sister by doing simple things since she's still a kid, like doing her hair or dressing her up. But of course, the time will come that she will have her own style and she will grow up. That's why I am already making the most out of it. And of course, it is another wonderful Saturday filled with inspiring and entertaining segments for everyone. I am Sister Ira Polientes, live here at my home studio in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. And later on, for our See in Action segment, we will have updates on the activities held in the various districts here in Southeast Asia, from Thailand, Vietnam, Singapore, and Malaysia. And stay tuned until the end of our program for our hashtag challenge winners. I hope all of you are excited to know who won our hashtag challenge. Well, we are for sure excited. We will see also later on before we end our program. So don't forget to continue on commenting with your thoughts and hashtag district. You also might be the next winner for the next week's hashtag challenge. So keep your comments coming in.
Yeah, so keep commenting. I have to read this comment. One of our viewers, Sister Cherry Reynosa. Hello, Ate Che. I can totally relate to the topic today. Proud first child of family here. My parents, right hand to all gastusin. Was it? My family here. My parents, right hand to all gastusin. Hashtag Vietnam. Hello, Ate Che. Thank you for commenting. And of course, we do have a lot of exciting segments to look forward to. Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts, Ate Kate and Ate Ira. And being the firstborn comes with great responsibility, like doing the pig care. I think taking care of your little sister, right, Sister Ira? And despite the challenges, it's truly fulfilling and rewarding. As for me, I'm actually the youngest child, so I get the perks of being the youngest. I have two sisters and our eldest brother, my kuya. So my kuya is a very responsible person who taught us how to grow independently, and he guided us since our mom passed away when we were young. He inspired us in so many ways. He inspired us to study very hard so that we can be able to achieve what we want. So shout out to my kuya and to all the kuyas and ates around the world who are listening right now. And to our dear viewers and listeners, please, thank you for sharing your thoughts. Please keep them coming. And let's not wait any longer. Let's visit our cheerful brethren, Sister Irish Grace Regalado from the local congregation of Kuala Lumpur. Let's go.
A cheerful Saturday! Hi!
Hi!
Are you Sister Irish Grace Regalado?
Yes, my name is Sister Irish Grace Regalado from the local congregation of Kuala Lumpur. And my church duties are, I am a choir member, local secretariat, INC News correspondent, and CWS teacher.
Wow, for sure you have a very busy schedule. So what are you doing here?
I'm here now in the library, to read some books for my future lessons because as a teacher, you need to learn always.
Ooh, interesting. What is your work here in Malaysia?
I'm working here as an international teacher. Here I'm teaching history and the visual arts subjects.
Hello, this is Teacher Irish, and I'm gonna share my life as a teacher here in abroad. I'm teaching history and visual arts in an international school here in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Though it's very challenging, but I managed to overcome the trials through prayers and a good mindset. Teaching abroad requires adaptability, cultural awareness, and an open mind. As a teacher in a foreign environment, I learned to embrace new customs, communicate effectively despite language barriers, and build relationships with students and colleagues from diverse backgrounds. Yes, it's hard, but believe in yourself. I am a teacher who dedicates the time, energy, and passion to shape the young minds, sacrificing personal comfort to ensure the students' growth and succeed. Teachers shape the professional who build the world. Do you still remember the teacher who changed your life?
So, how long have you been working here in Malaysia?
I came here last August 2024.
Just recently. Why you decide to work overseas?
I decided to work overseas as a teacher because I want to challenge myself in a new culture and different environment, and also I want to meeting different people.
Nice! Always up for challenges. But why you choose to become a teacher?
I choose to become a teacher because I feel that teaching is my calling, because before I was inspired by my former science teacher in a high school. He gives me so much inspiration to become a teacher now. And I believe that teaching is a noble profession because it creates professionals in the world.
I love that. Do you have teaching tips? Share some.
Yes, I do have. I prepared 3 teaching tips. So the first one is, always be patient with your students. Number 2, keep your lessons fun and engaging. And of course, last, as a teacher, keep learning, like reading books.
That is so true. Never stop learning. What do you enjoy most in Malaysia?
I love visiting Twin Towers during my spare time and also participating in our church activities.
That's enjoyable. What Malaysian food you love the most?
Oh, I love nasi lemak and lok-lok. But wait, do you know what is lok-lok?
What is that?
Lok-lok is kind of a street foods here in Malaysia.
Sounds delicious. Where do you love to spend your off day?
I love to spend my off days walking at the park, also in our church activities, and I'm learning Spanish. Do you want to hear some Spanish words?
Sure.
Alright. So for example is, yo aprender español, meaning is, I'm studying Spanish.
That's amazing.
Written in the holy book, the prophecies of Lord God. No one could fathom His will and His words. No one could understand His truth. Written long ago was a plan foretold for the daughter of Zion, who will receive the eternal reward, and His will was done. Our God Himself called His chosen one.
Sister Irish, which part of the Philippines you are from?
I'm from Rodriguez, Rizal. So Rodriguez is known as Montalban. So of course, as a history teacher, I have some trivia. So the word Montalban came from the word Monte Alba. Yeah, from the Spanish origin. So meaning of Monte is the mountain and the Alba is white. So Monte Alba is a white mountain, Montalban.
Great to know. So what is your favorite place in Montalban?
My favorite place in Montalban is Mount Oro. Napakalawak niyang hill, then lahat ng mga kabundukan doon ay sobrang tanaw na tanaw.
Nice! I'd love to visit that place. So, how many siblings do you have?
I have 3 siblings.
What are the names of your siblings?
They are Reynolds, Divine Grace, and Romel Jr.
And what is your birth order?
Of course, I am the eldest.
How's life growing up as an eldest child?
It was both fun and challenging because I need to be responsible and also I need to guide my siblings at the same time.
That's right. What's your favorite childhood games with your siblings?
We love patintero and hide and seek.
Aw, that's so enjoyable. What is the first household chores you learned?
My first household chores that I learned is, of course, washing dishes. Yan talaga yung unang naituro sa akin ni Mama. Hindi lang yung washing dishes, also yung paglalaban ng damit. Kasi sabi niya sa akin, bilang panganay, kailangan mong matutunan yung mga gawaing bahay. At isa pa, hindi ako naalis ng room po namin nang hindi ko naliligpit ang kumot at unan. Ayaw ko po kasi ng makalat.
Yes, let's keep it tidy and clean. So how do you call your parents?
I usually call my parents as Mama and Papa. Hi Mama Beth, hi Papa Romel. Ingat po kayo palagi.
Ah, that's so sweet. What's your favorite family bonding?
We love eating together and having a long conversations about life.
That's a great bonding. As an eldest child, how do you take care of your siblings?
As an eldest child, I always take responsibilities of them. Like, nung mga bata pa kami, ako yung naghahatid sa kanila sa school. Then, ako rin yung isa sa mga naging unang teacher nila. Of course, ako po yung nagtuturo sa kanila before kung papaano po bumasa at magsulat. At minsan, kapag wala sila mama at papa, ako po yung nag-aalaga sa mga kapatid ko. At ngayon, na mga malalaki na kami, yan, pupuro na lang po. Advice na lang yung ano ko sa kanila binibigay. As an ate.
Speaking of advice, what advices you always give to your siblings?
My advice for them is do their best. Ganyan, huwag kayong sumuko. Kung ano man yung mga hirap na napagdadaanan natin sa buhay. May mga pagsubok lang yan. Pero huwag laging kalimutang tumawag sa ating Panginoong Diyos. Kasi siya lang naman ang isa sa mga makakatulong sa atin. Isa at higit na makakatulong sa atin.
I couldn't agree more. What are your dreams for your parents?
My dreams for my parents is I want them to stay healthy and live longer kasi gusto ko pang maibigay yung buhay na dapat ay nararanasan kasi ngayon po ay meron na po akong sariling trabaho. Tingin ko naman in the near future ay makakabawi na po ako sa mga parents ko.
That's a perfect dream. More time with them and always show how much we love our parents. But what about for your siblings? What are your dreams for them?
My dreams for my siblings is I hope ay makamit nila yung mga pangarap nila sa buhay at ayun po, sana magkaroon din sila ng maganda at maayos na pamilya sa hinaharap.
Such a sweet ate. What makes you happy as an eldest child?
What makes me happy as an eldest child? Isa sa mga bagay ay nakikita ko na nagsasucess ang mga kapatid ko. Hindi lang po sa kanilang work career, also sa kanilang mga pag-aaral. At also nakikita ko na ang ko naman po ang parents ko naman, masaya sila sa kung ano po yung kong nararating ko ngayon sa buhay. At syempre unang-una ay nakakatupad po ako ng aking pong tungkulin. Kahit pa na nasa Malaysia po ako, nasa ibang bansa dito work, ay nakakatupad naman po ako ng akin pong mga tungkulin. At masaya rin po ako dahil naisama ko po yung mga kapatid ko po sa tunay na paglilingkod sa atin pong Panginoong Diyos. At sana po ay wala na po din magbago at hoping, kaya po makasama ko rin po lahat po ng miyembro po ng aming pong sambahayan po sa mga pagsamba.
I was still young when I started asking questions about the world, including matters of religion. At 13 years old, I became a member of the Church of Christ. But before that, I explored different religions, which only led to more questions. All of them were answered when my mother introduced me to Iglesia ni Cristo, and I was guided into the faith. Now, I am proud to say that I am not just a member. I also hold a duties, and I fulfill it with joy and dedication. Through perseverance and faith, I was able to guide my 2 siblings to the church. But my greatest happiness and dream is that, in God's perfect time, my parents and one other sibling will also be called by God and become a member of the true Church of Christ.
How does being a member of the Church of Christ help you carry on your responsibilities as an eldest child?
As an eldest child, napakarami ko pong bagay na natutunan po. Halimbawa na lamang ng kahit po sobrang hirap na po ng mga pinagdadaanan natin sa buhay. Dahil po ay palagi tayong nakakasamba, nakakadalo po ng mga aktibidad, ay natutunan ko pong mas maging matatag pa. Kumbaga yung mga hirap po na naranasan natin in the past few years of our life, yun po yung mas nagturo sa atin kung papaano pang mas maging matatag kahit pong walang tumutulong sa atin na kahit na sino o yung kahit po ng mga kaibigan natin. Dahil po, isang bagay lang po talaga ang pinaka natutunan ko dapat po ay kailangan nating tumayo at yung sarili nating paa. At syempre, huwag na huwag kakalimutan manalangin po sa ating Panginoong Diyos.
Makapangyarihan ka po sa lahat, sa iyo kami naglalagak ng pag-asa. Dalangin po namin ay pakinggan, pagkat ang nais po namin ay paglingkuran ka pa. Sa'yo po ang aming buhay, pangako po namin ang buhay na bigay mo'y di namin sasayangin, gagamitin namin sa pagbibigay kalwalhatian sa'yo.
Wow! Wow, that was so inspiring, Ate Mitch, Ate Ira, Sister Irish is such an inspiration. Being the firstborn indeed puts family first and sets aside oneself somehow. Like just like Sister Irish, right? She braved working in a foreign country to help support financially, but never stopped guiding her siblings by giving advice. And that reminds me more of my ates. No, even though I live overseas, they never failed to guide me and be my support system. So we're grateful for the modern technology as they still connect us from a distance away. And the eldest child always thinks of the welfare of their younger siblings and their parents as well. It's like taking over the parents' responsibilities, especially when they are not around at home. Right? And I also love her greatest joy as the eldest child. Siya yung naging kasangkapan ng ama para somehow some of her siblings makilala yung tunay na iglesia ni Cristo or yung tunay na pananampalataya. And I know Sister Ira can really relate the most as the eldest child. So how about you, Sister Ira? What words best describe you as the eldest child?
I would say diligent, because like what you said, Sister Kate, that if our parents aren't around, we should be the one taking responsibilities or taking care of our younger siblings. But um one thing that caught my attention, Sister Irish said, when it comes to teaching tips, she mentioned that being patient to her students, it also applies to being the oldest sibling. You should be patient with your younger sibling when it comes to teaching them or helping them with their homeworks. And I noticed that her Sister Irish's profession really suits her well, because as an eldest child in the family, we should also be setting an example to the younger ones. And I really couldn't agree more to Sister Kate. And I will really love to hear that one of Sister Irish's joys as an eldest child is to see her younger siblings succeed in their studies and careers. I do too also want to give highlight on when Sister Irish said she wants to give her parents the life they deserve to live, because I might be speaking for most of the listeners that are the eldest child here. I could say that we are the ones who first-handedly witnessed the struggles our parents went through just to be able to give their children or sustain a living or give them the life or the things they want or the things they need to be able to let them study and gain knowledge this specific school. And also, I really relate to Sister Irish that someday I want to see how happy my parents will be as I succeed in my career.
Wow, that's very well said, Sister Ira. I am like a bit emotional because I remember my sisters when you say that they are the first ones who really saw the struggle of the parents, and that is indeed true. That's why they become more stronger, I believe so. And I think that's what all of us wanted as well, seeing our parents happy in our chosen career, and somehow they are also happy that we can at least spoil them somehow, right? Because at least we're earning, so we wanted our parents to have a better life. So sometimes we date them. We are the ones in charge. That's so nice to feel. But how about you, Sister Ara? When it comes to growing up as the eldest child, can you share us a bit of your experience on that?
Actually, I wasn't for a long time. I wasn't the older child, because for the whole 10 years of my life, I'm currently 17 years old, I've been an only child. So during those 10 years, I often find myself wanting to have a sibling, because to be honest, does get lonely, have not having any siblings, no one to look after. You don't have someone to play around or to bond with, or someone to talk to about your day, because sometimes there are things that we don't open up with our parents. So it is our siblings who we talk to about these kind of things. So when my little sister came, I was so thrilled, especially when I found out that she was a girl.
Wow! Ate Mitch, na-imagine mo ba yun? Parang after 10 years, tapos meron kang little sister. That's so
Yeah, I
cute.
think
Yes.
it's a bit of a challenge also at the beginning because of the age gap. Unlike my sister and I, or my kuya, my kuya is like we have 6 years gap. Kasi for Sister Kate, how many years is your gap with your sisters?
Well, for us, it's just 2 years. That's why we're really, really best friends. Our dynamics was like so good because we're like just almost same age.
Yeah, so it's nice, right? Like we are like friends with our sisters or with my sister. But for Sister Ira, it could be different. Like the thought that having a younger sister and you were an only child for 10 years, and you got uh you probably you were spoiled within those 10 years, and suddenly you will become an ate and you will take that responsibility. I think that's really challenging, and at the same time it's a blessing because you were able to live the most when you were an only child, and now it's your time to experience, to pass down that love that you were receiving from your parents to your younger sibling. And big clap to all the panganays, to Sister Irish. Maraming salamat sa iyo, Sister Irish. You are an inspiration. I can relate to what you have said. You have mentioned about, like Sister Ira mentioned also, teaching your siblings. Because my kuya used to taught me mathematics. It's my Waterloo. Until now, I think it's my Waterloo. My kuya was very kind of tough when teaching me maths, but I remember those days. And they were one of those days were the one of the days that I treasured in my life with my experience with my kuya, because he was really patient. And that, she said, tumayo sa sariling paa. It's quite cliche. It's a cliche, tumayo ka sa sarili mong paa. But our ate or kuya do not just pamper us, kasi, but also teach us how to be independent. And up to now, I still consult my kuya, even if I have my own family, I'm married, I'm very independent. It's just that I think he's got a very great impact on me. And Sister Irish mentioned about giving our parents a more comfortable life. And Ate Kate also, Ate Ira mentioned. I think that's most of us, that's our ultimate dream for parents, for our family. Give them a comfortable life, a life that they never experienced somehow before, a life that they deserve. And treating them, dating them, as you mentioned to Sister Kate a while back, I think it's a very nice gesture. Not paying them off with what they have done for us, but it's our joy as children. And the joy of a panganay is to see his or her younger siblings doing that to their parents. Not only him, not only him, because he's the kuya, he's the ate, he has to do everything. But it's a fulfillment, I think, for a kuya or for ate, for the panganay, to see their sibling doing that, the younger siblings, to do that to their parents as well. And Sister Ira, I know you have still a lot of joy to share as a youngest child. Anything else?
Yes, and like I've said, like ever since I became the aged child, I really gained also the sense of responsibility compared to when I was still an only child, because I just rely to my parents. I have no one to look after to. And ever since I had my little sister around, I always have the urge to look after my sister, as she's still a kid and growing. She's unfamiliar with the world, and especially on their generation these days, they have such easy access on the internet. And as the eldest, I monitor the things she watches or things she does. Also, being the eldest sibling, it made me change some things about myself for the good. As my younger sibling, of course, will surely look up to me. I'm the one who's mostly around her as our parents or working. But by that, it made me think that I should really be setting a good example to my sister.
Yeah, Sister Ira, I think you are really a very good sister. And I can see how responsible you are. She's 17 at the gate, and she's really responsible and having that kind of mindset. I think your parents are really, really proud of you, Sister Ira. And we are proud as your ate and Kuya's here in the DMM. We have these kind of sisters very responsible, not only to the church duties, but also to her younger sister. But before we wrap up, Kate, anything else that you would like to add before I will wrap up and before I will say the message?
Well, I just wanted to highlight those who are commenting to our YouTube top chat. They are really,
Go
really
ahead.
related to our topic for today. Actually, as per Bong de Guzman, ang mga panganay na anak ay mga uliran sa nakakabata nilang kapatid. 'Di ba? And true, that's so true. They're our role model growing up. And according to Miles Deza, I'm not the first child, but I am acting as one. Salamat sa Ama at siyang nagagabay sa akin mula noon hanggang ngayon. And then from Sister Icar Jabadan, our writer here in the District Multimedia, one of my joys for my eldest sister is that we can talk about anything under the sun, especially our dreams and goals for our parents. We never had a dull moments whenever we're together. And from Ate Sherry Reynosa, first child of the fam means being the guardian of your younger siblings. And that's also true, Ate Mitch.
Yeah, and I would like to give a complete shout out to one of my favorite panganay, si Kuya Marlo. Hello, brother Marlo. I know you're very one of the responsible panganay. I somehow saw him when he was younger and went back to the Philippines and became one of the evangelical workers now. Shout out to you, brother Marlo, and to your family. Uh, um, very good, one of the very good panganays. Okay, before we end these C talk segments at the gate, we also would like to give message to our kuya or ate na panganay. I will start and then ate Kate and then we'll give to ate Ira. To my kuya, I asked him to watch today. I'm not sure they're watching and my ate also. I don't say this every day, pero dakala, dakala, dakala. Salamat to all your sacrifices for sending us to school, for giving us what we need. We didn't come from a well-off family, but we never felt that we are lacking of many things because it suffice, because the love suffice everything. And you taught us how to achieve the things that we want to do in life. At a very young age, uh, we saw that you wanted us to become independent. There were a lot of challenges. You struggled a lot. I know, and we did not talk about it. You don't mention anything about it. But I remember when we were in Cebu traveling, you said, who would have thought that we're going to be able to travel, go to Cebu and travel, go to somewhere. You were driving. Who would have thought we'll become like that? And that's because of the perseverance that you have shown in us. And with God's grace, we have this kind of life now. With God's help, we are fulfilling our duties. So, dakala salamat and kaluguran tayo. Go, Ate Kate.
Wow, that's so sweet, Ate Mitch. Even though some language are in Kapampangan ba?
I spoke in Kapampangan. So, salamat meaning thank you and kaluguran da kayo is I love you. Yeah.
Okay. Well, my language is just Tagalog. Ayan. For my Ate Karen, the eldest in our family, well, I don't say it more often as well, but you know how much I love you. And thank you so much for paving the way, especially growing up. Paving the way means when it comes to studies, she's always the top notcher kasi she's always the awardee like that. So whenever we go to the same, because we went to the same school, even in elementary, high school and college. So somehow the teachers known us because of her, because she really did well in school. And thank you so much for being our inspiration growing up, for being the church officer. You started, you really showed us how to become a good church officer growing up. And we're so glad to have you as the eldest in the family. Thank you so much. You know, even we're miles away, I'm still here, just video call away. And whatever challenges you face, I know with God's love, with God's guidance, you will make it through. And you always did. That's why thank you so much for your love, as well as to my sister Miles. Thank you so much for being my ate. I'm such a spoiled youngest sister. How about you, Ate Ira? As the eldest, what's your message to your family?
For me, I would just like to give my biggest thanks to my parents, to my grandparents who raised me and give their really best to be able to give me the life that I have right now. All I can say is that as the eldest, I would try my very best to be to be proud of me. As the eldest child in the family, I want them to be proud. And when the time comes, I really want to be the one who will sustain them, and especially my sister to give her the life that my parents were able to give me. Like Sister Mitch said, like pass down the love that I received from my parents. I will also try my very best to give that to my little sister. And since the a message to my sister with a um for sure she is watching with my mom right now. With a 10-year gap we have, there are times that we don't see each other eye to eye, but since we're siblings, the love is still there. And for sure, I will really give my very best to be the best ate that you've had.
Yes, thank you so much, Sister Irish. Sister Kate, we have really become emotional when giving inspiration, when giving messages to our family. And being the eldest child is both fun and challenging. Being first in everything is a great blessing. These blessing brings assuming responsibility, mentoring your siblings, and learning household chores. And naturally, we are the first to receive our parents' affection. As firstborns, for the first ones, you also grow into responsible adults and develop responsibilities. And at times, you may feel pressured and face challenges in life. But as members of the Church of Christ, we are grateful to be constantly reminded of God's words in every worship service. We remain steadfast in our faith and actively fulfill our duties despite the challenges we encounter.
Yes, Ate Mitch, and we know you are all enjoying our program. Thank you for all your comments. And now, for our music lovers, let's listen to our brethren who will be serenading us today. Here's Sister Livel Ira listening with her rendition of the INC original music, Guide My Heart, in our C cover segment. Let's enjoy this.
C covers.
You've been there since the beginning. You have loved me from the start. You were always there to teach and guide my heart. As the world spins all around me, I choose which path to take. You would always show me, Lord, which steps to make. Lord, please hear my prayer. Light my way as I walk through forever. Hold my hand, Lord, through the night. Guide me through the dark and help me shine bright. Hold my hand, Lord, and keep my feet on the ground. From you I'll never part. Whatever comes my way, I pray. Please guide my heart. If I face more pain and sorrow and thread a path unknown, the rainbow, like waves that roll ashore. Show me how your blessings overflow. Lord, please hear my prayer. Like on this I watch you forever. Hold my hand, Lord, through the night. Guide me through the dark and help me shine bright. Hold my hand, Lord, and keep my feet on the ground. From you I'll never part. Whatever comes my way, I pray. Hold my hand, Lord, through the night. Guide me through the dark and help me shine bright. Hold my hand, Lord, and keep my feet on the ground. From you I'll never part. Whatever comes my way, I pray. Lord, guide my heart. I pray whatever comes, please guide my heart.
See covers.
Wow. That was indeed such a heartwarming cover from Sister Ira, and how lucky we are to be serenaded with an amazing voice.
Yeah, Ate Ira. Sister Ira's rendition of that song was like such a sweetheart voice, right, Ate Mitch?
Yeah, I love the rendition. I love how she played the guitar. Very smooth, very gentle voice. Napaka-angelic ng boses, napaka-talented ng bata na yan. And shout out to Karen listening and Ate Lovely. I'm sure they Sister Livel's inspiration.
Yes, that's right. And we would like to, of course, greet first our CEBSI President and CEO, Brother Angelo Aranio V. Manalo, our beloved Executive Minister, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo. Thank you so much po for the inspiration and encouragement. We appreciate the opportunity you grant us each time we go on air and promote Christian values. And with that, let's see how active the districts and local congregations are in our See in Action segment. Let's watch the updates from the districts of Thailand, Vietnam, Singapore, and Malaysia. So let's hear it first from Sister Sandra Costales from the District of Thailand.
It is wonderful to see how the search for spiritual truth and the desire to deepen one's faith can bring people together. A special gathering for doctrinal instructees was conducted here in Ecclesiastical District of Thailand in 5 venues. The local congregations of Bangkok, Bang Yai, Bang Kapi, Pattaya, and Phuket. With sincerity, they prepared themselves for this most special event. Some needed to travel far to reach the venue, and no matter the hindrances, they are willing to exert their best efforts to be able to attend this special occasion. Even the brethren who invited them also attended this special gathering.
This activity, because this is very special, that's why a day ahead we prepare for our schedule from work and then travel, because this area, this venue is not very near to our place. It's far from our place. So that's why we traveled early from home and in this venue. This special gathering has a big impact into our family. And we thank our Lord God for everyday blessings in our life, in our family. And this one, with the guidance of our executive minister, thank you so much.
In the homily, doctrinal instructees were again reminded to stay strong in faith. Life might bring sorrows, problems, and hindrances, but for the one who has come to the knowledge of truth and now the process of joining the Church of Christ, problems will be an inspiration for them.
Talagang hindi ko nawala yung palataya ko sa Panginoon ko natin. Kahit nawala na po yung mga anak niya, talagang buong-buo ko talaga yung palataya ko sa Panginoon.
This special gathering has taught us to be strong in faith despite the many troubles and hardships in our life. We have to stay strong and faithful.
A beautiful and enriching experience for all who have attended. This meeting strengthened the bond and the sense of belongingness of each other. Building relationships and sharing in a collective purpose can have a profound impact on one's faith journey. From Bangyai, Thailand, I'm Sister Sandra Costales for Iglesia ni Cristo News Network.
Wow, that special gathering truly brought inspiration to all the brethren because despite the hindrances, we can see their eagerness to attend the gathering. Now, all the way from Thailand, let's now see what the activity in the District of Vietnam. Here's Sister Cherry Rinyosa to give us an update.
One of the many benefits of gardening is to cultivate mindfulness and manage stress. This is what the Christian Family Organizations, or CFO members, experienced when they started their gardening activity. The brethren from Phnom Penh, Cambodia, made use of the space they have in a rooftop to cultivate different vegetables for their Gulayan sa Bakuran project. Sister Annika, one of the Binhi members, has been assigned to take care of the plants.
In the process of this activity, we applied recycling and self-watering technique in our plants.
And the fact that I was able to use the super easy water technique to grow plants is so fulfilling because it's my first time doing it.
Our version of Gulayan sa Bakuran is this. We utilized the available space in our rooftop. We planted several vegetables like sweet potato, morning glory, alubate, and many more.
Seeing the results and harvesting the vegetables we planted brought me joy in my mental well-being.
The brethren were truly fulfilled by this gardening activity, which also benefits their mental and spiritual health. From Vietnam, I am Sister Cherry Rinyosa for Iglesia ni Cristo News Network.
Okay, that's very inspiring. I think we have another one.
Yeah, that's really helps not only for our mental well-being, but also help us have a healthy life, right? Imagine growing your own vegetables and you save time and money going to the market, right? And now let's see what the activity in Singapore. We have Sister Merlani Palaris about the activity held in the District of Singapore.
In the first Sunday of the year, the District of Singapore gathers at the Sante Convention Center for the Worldwide Officers Special Gathering.
The District of Singapore joins all the districts around the world in this special gathering for the church officers officiated by Brother Angelo Eranio V. Manalo in commemoration of the 100th birth anniversary of Brother Eranio G. Manalo, streamed live from the Central Temple via video conferencing. Brother Angelo highlighted during the lesson that the church administration aims to lead the church officers in the dedication to the performance of their duties and they'll be able to receive the blessings the Lord has laid in store for those who faithfully fulfill their duties. Brother Angelo also cited the many instances where the Lord God has shown His love and mercy to His servants who are true to their duties. During the lesson, the officers have also been reminded that their journey in this life as a member of the Church of Christ is a race that they need to complete no matter what comes in their lives, and that they must not allow anything that put our salvation at risk. The officers keenly listen as they reflect on their own experiences and challenges in the performance of their duties. Brother Angelo emphasizes that since the day of Brother Eranio G. Manalo, the aim and purpose of the church administration has not changed. That the church administration will never get tired of guiding the church members, and more so the church officers, as they are the key helpers of the church administration in caring for the brethren. The church officers were overwhelmed with gratitude as they were invigorated in their desire to perform and ever more dedicated to their duties within the church. And they expressed their thankfulness to the church administration for this special gathering.
From Singapore, I'm Sister Merlani Polaris for Iglesia ni Cristo News Network.
Such an inspiring special gathering. Thank you so much, Sister Merlani Palaris. And our church administration indeed never fails to remind us how important our church duties are. Thank you so much po, Ka Eduardo. And now, let's see who are the winners in our hashtag challenge. Let's go! For the top 3 most active districts for last week episodes, we have the first one is Top 3 Malaysia. We have top 2.
Yay, congrats to the
Yes, top 2. We have Sabah.
Sabah, yes.
And the top 1.
I wonder who the top 1 is. We have the district of Singapore.
Oh, yes.
Congratulations to all the districts. And now for the top 3 most number of commenters. Let's see who we have at top 3. We have the District of Malaysia. And for the top 2, we have Sabah once again. And for top 1, who decided to know the top 1? We have Singapore. Congratulations to those 3 districts.
And for the top 5 commenters, we have the 5 most number of comments here. Top 5, Sister Carla Flores of Malaysia. Top 4, Brother Nazario Santos of Singapore. And then top 3, we have Sister Robalyn de Torres of Sabah. And top 2, Brother Roger Manalo of Singapore. And of course, our first and top 1 commenter is Sister Jezamel Ascender of Singapore. Congratulations to all our hashtag winners last week, and keep your comments coming. We're going to be reading them again next week. We always appreciate your support in our program. We would like to give a quick shout out and do our personal greetings. Sister Kate, you might have one.
Yes.
You might want to shout out somewhere.
Yeah, our featured Sister Irish Regalado earlier wants to greet the following. First, the lokal ng Kuala Lumpur at sa mahal po nating tagapangasiwa, ang Caron Lissing. Sa lokal ng Batiyangan, distrito ng Ilocos Sur, sa lokal ng Sagingan Central, especially sa pastor po ng lokal, ka Joven Briones, at nag-birthday po siya kahapon. So happy birthday po! And ang mga naging kamay tungkulin niya daw sa kapisanan, sa kalihiman, at sa mga awit. Binabati po niya si Ka Anthony from distrito ng Aklan, at ang Ka Judy Lee Kiray and family sa distrito ng Paniki Tarlac. Ingat po kayo palagi. Sa Orfilia family, hello po Ka Ian, Ka Jinky at Ka Baby. Sa kanya pong family, si Mama Beth, Papa Romel at sa kanyang mga kapatid, love na love daw po kayo ng inyong panganay na si Sister Irish. And for my personal greetings, of course, I would like to greet my beloved husband, Mr. Efren Sebastian. Sa amin pong Christian Family Organization Overseer, Brother Juan Miguel Mejia and family. Sa aming pong District Multimedia Advisor, Brother Charlton Eric Flores and family. Thank you so much po for always guiding us in the District Multimedia. And of course, my family in the Philippines, Liwanag family, Tumabini family, Sebastian family, Valdez family. Hello and always keep safe. How about you, Ate Ira?
Greetings to my friends, especially to Sister Ira who sang our C covers, and to Bea Bonda, Faith Abudlong, Christine Carrasco, and to all the Binhis in the District of Malaysia. I would also like to greet my mom and my sister who's currently watching, also to my aunt and my uncle, Brother Michael Campos and Sister Manalera Campos, and to my beloved grandfather.
Yes, thank you so much, Sister Kate and Sister Ira. And for my personal greetings, I would just like to give a shout out to all the brethren here in Jakarta, to our resident evangelical worker, cover and family, to all the officers, my family back home, my husband, Jason, and my baby Julian. And pag-greetings ni Kuya Marlo, kay Sister Marnel and Mara. Hello daw, sabi ni Kuya Marlo. Thank you very much. And it's a wonderful episode for today. We really learned a lot from Sister Irish and from Sister Ira here. Once again, on behalf of the staff and crew of INC Radio, our heartfelt thanks for your support. This has been your host, Sister Mitch Liwana Granches, along with Sister Kate Sebastian and Sister Ira. We hope to have you again next week and enjoy a lot of very inspiring episode only here in the official home of the Cheerful Hearts family, INC Radio Southeast Asia Satellite Studio.
Yay! Goodbye,
Yay!
everybody.
Thank you, Kuya Tek.
Yay!
Bye!
Thank you so much, Kuya Tek, and to our executive producer, Kaay Butaya. Thank you so much. And to Kajay, Kuya Moltrio, thank you po. Yes.
Your Spotify playlist just got more exciting and inspiring because the INC Original Music is now on Spotify. Search up INC Original Music and discover songs about our faith and love, songs for our family and friends, songs full of hope, songs that keep us going. Add them all up to your favorite